All right, first of all, I thought overall it was a good night. We had an assistant head coach, Ann Calhoun, right here. He's going to stick around if you want any questions from him. He assisted me, did a super job with that. We had Zach Shields, our fan field goal participant. He really came close, and if you saw practice yesterday, he came a long way. I thought overall, I thought we did a good job with our quarterback. Center exchange for a scrimmage, I thought was solid. Really overall, the offense, the defense started out really good. Had a great first quarter. Second quarter was the offenses, and so I thought there was some really good stuff that happened there. Our players really enjoyed the competition at the end. That was a little bit different. Of course, when the horse came out at the end, that kind of lost me, but it was a lot of fun. But overall, we didn't have any serious injuries. Spring is in a good spot. Questions?
Can you talk about what happened there with John Rice today? I know there was a little bit of a rain delay with baseball, but he played baseball. He played a big role in the win. He had a base clearing triple there, and then he comes over in the middle of the scrimmage, like here he comes in the pads.
Yeah. First of all, I don't know if anybody's ever done that. That was real impressive. They did have a late start. I think he went 2 for 3 with the triple. Had a couple runs in. Came over here, threw 2 touchdowns, and did a super job. So he's done a great job baseball year. He's done a great job playing quarterback for us. Like I said, I don't think anybody else in the country is doing that right now. So real impressive.
Gus, was there any point when you were a little bit looking at your watch, wondering when you was at before the game was about to start?
Say it again.
Was there any point when you were looking at your watch, maybe when wondering how I was going to go over here?
No.
Did you have that in mind that there could be something going on?
I really feel like he was going to make the second quarter anyway. And Thomas did a good job when he's in there, and so I really wasn't stressing about it. They just told me he got a hit and he's on his way over. And I got a message. He warmed up for a couple minutes and then he went in there that next series.
As far as the defensive side, they made some plays. What do you think of what they looked like tonight?
Yeah, the defense was very aggressive early. They did a really good job. Coach Williams has really got that unit playing hard. We were a little bit thin in the secondary. We had a couple injuries. Of course, late we had a couple more guys that had to go in. So they had some fresh faces in there in the secondary in the second quarter.
What did you like about the tempo of the offense?
Yeah, the tempo I thought at times was good. Obviously, the defense got the best of them in the first quarter, but once the second half, they got some first downs in the tempo, and we'll continue to work on getting faster. That'll be one of our edges.
DeMarcus Bowman fumbled on his first carry and then had 3 carries of over 20 yards after it. So what did you like about his responses?
Yeah, when he holds on the ball, I like it a lot. And I think you saw he's got real speed at the end too. So he's a home run waiting to happen. We just got to work on this ball security.
You had a freshman combo force the fumble and recover it with Jason DeColona and Caden Cole. What do you think about the young guys today?
Yeah, I think I said this last time we were in here. We hit on all of our young guys. All of our young guys that are early enrollees, they can all flat out play. You saw that with those 2 guys. They both had really good springs.
Fan engagement seemed to take a big role in this game. What inspired that change from last year?
Yeah, I just think, it's a new day in college football, and, we got some good work. We had a full half of football. I don't know how many plays, but it was quite a few. And then make it fun for our fans, and super crowd, I'll say that, man. I'm so thankful. On a Friday night at 7:30, we had as many fans we had, and it was really something. I know our players and our coaches really appreciate that.
Tommy looked really comfortable and performed really well. Can you just speak about the growth you've seen from him over the course of the spring?
Yeah, there's no doubt. This whole spring, each practice, you've seen him improve. He feels a lot more comfortable. I think you saw that tonight.
What's your biggest takeaway when you look at the entirety of spring and just the growth of your team?
Yeah, my biggest takeaway is we have 2 new coordinators. Tweaks on offense, tweaks on defense, and just working together. I said this the first week, and it's held true up into today. We have great team chemistry. This day and time, that may be the most important thing, of having great team chemistry. We've got some leaders emerging. They like playing together. The coaches, the players, really close. So I'd say that's a real benefit right now. That's really what stands out to me.
Because tomorrow's the transfer window opens up. How much of a challenge is that for you guys? Now you've got this game out of your way, but how much is a challenge for you guys to and are you going to be active, I guess, in the transfer window?
Yeah, first of all, we want to hold on to all of our players. I think that's really where it starts. Hold on to our top guys, and we're hopeful we can do that. In the new age of college football, if you lose somebody and it's a better guy, you feel like you need to replace him, you do it. So we'll just see what happens, but hopefully we'll keep our core intact.
Coach, in the spirit of talking about the new age of college football, you came in, there was a big deal with the Twitter handles on the back and then the QR codes the next year, and then next year it's basically an excellent festival of football, we'll call it, for the fans to participate in. How big of a role is the spring game with part of the recruiting process?
Yeah, it all goes together. You're exactly right. We had the Twitter handles, the QR codes. You know, we want to be on the cutting edge of college football. We want to be a trendsetter. And the great thing about this place, it allows us to do that. And so I really hope our fans really enjoy it. I know our players did. We had a couple of coaches get involved. You know, Coach Henshaw, I think he lost that one of the lights right there. But you know, overall, it was a lot of fun.
You got a big applause at the end when you said, "See ya" in the Big 12.
Yeah.
How important was that message?
Yeah, that felt good to say. I'll tell you that. And you can tell by the response from our fans, they're ready to.
With regards to recruiting, the official visits limit seems to be coming off. You're going to uncap it. What do you think is the biggest impact of that? How do you foresee that playing out?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's a new day in college football with the portal, and I think that's a wise decision that'll help everybody.
That second half skills competition was kind of fun. What individual feat impressed you the most? I mean, there were big guys catching punts. There were some races.
You know,
what impressed you?
There were some good catches, but Big Lee Hunter's catch may have taken the show right there. You know, that was impressive. Did you see he even got the fair catch? I mean, that's a big guy, about 350 pounds right there. Showed some athleticism. You know, Coach Addison Williams stepped in there at a tough moment right there and looked like a natural. I thought that was big because there was a lot of pressure on him. And then at the very end, you know, our little knot right there, I think he got a little bit of a head start. I was a little disappointed in that. I think the horse may have got him, but I think he jumped the gun. So that was really the only thing that stood out in a negative way.
Guess what did you like from Dan Henshaw putting in the new offense and taking over his offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
What did you like from what you've seen from this year?
Well, number one thing starting in the spring is push the ball down the field. I mean, we got a big time running game, and most of our guys are back. We're going to be good at running the football, but just that vertical passing presence, that's been the focus, and we've worked really hard. You saw that at times tonight. We had a couple big shots down the field.
What were your thoughts on the way the receiving group played tonight?
I thought they did some good things. You know, here's what I like. We're giving them chances down the field. You know, even the ones that weren't complete, you're giving them chances down the field. That's really was the focus at the start of spring.
And the way you set this up, this isn't the end of spring camp. You'll still have another practice, so it's important to clean things up.
Yeah, we only did a half, and I think we let the majority of our guys play. Okay, at least a series or two. So what we'll do on Tuesday is our young guys will get a chance to scrimmage, kind of a short scrimmage on Tuesday, just to get some more work. And then we'll have our older guys clean some things up. So that'll be our last practice on Tuesday. We'll have exit meetings after that, and then we got the finals coming up after that.
I think we stayed just from a recruiting standpoint. There was a ton of guys in the field pregame. They're all lined up, seeing you guys come out. How big was today as far as that goes?
It was really big. We had some real guys here today. First of all, recruiting is in a great spot. We're in a different spot now than any time that I've been here. We're on the verge of some really special things recruiting. It's really exciting right now.
You finished the first half with 6 straight Cam Ingram runs. What have you seen from him throughout the camp to give him that shot?
Who is that?
Cam Ingram.
Yeah, Cam Ingram. That's Coach Ingram's son. You know, he's got some wiggle to him. You know, he's got really good lateral quickness, and he's strong. So I've been really impressed with him.
How are you feeling right now? Kind of I know you got one more practice to go, but after seeing everything, getting ready for the Big 12, it's an exciting time. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel really good, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like from a head coach's standpoint, it's always fun for the fans. It's good for our players to get to play football in front of the fans, but we didn't have any major injuries. You know, last year, 4 minutes left, we lost Adrian. You know, and that was a tough blow for us. And so, been praying, you know, all day hedge protection around our guys, and we got through, you know, without any major injuries. So I'm more excited about that probably right now than anything else.